corner from us, whose garden backed onto ours. So we just bought that house and just moved the fence so we got part of their garden. And the shed that was in it as well.
As you do.
So,
As we do. It was a genius move, actually.
renting the house, or?
Yeah, we're renting that other house, yes. We got the shed. There's a hole in the roof that we've never fixed.
Nice.
As long as you've got the shed,
and-
you're all set.
And then we built a shed next to it out of wood, and it never got finished.
I would
Okay.
So there's holes.
Just like to
Nice.
state for the record, Josh never answered the question about moving out of his parents' house.
That is true.
I'd like to do it by the summer.
You're on stream, by the way.
It's not. It's
Responsible goals.
what,
Responsible goals.
muted or unmuted.
Unmuted now.
Oh,
What? For how long?
Oh, like a minute.
How much have they heard?
I don't know, like bits of it.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm not entirely ready to make that all public, but thanks.
Well, it's way too late,
whoops.
and it's Twitch. So, hello
Assetto
everyone.
Corsa has crashed. Awesome. AI
Good start.
AI spline might be missing or broken.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Josh Brooks Plays Michael Massey Simulator 2021.
Okay, what we're gonna do instead, we're gonna go.
Favorite game.
We're gonna go AF1 first because AF3 for some reason I can't talk and see, but it doesn't want to work. So we're gonna do
Damn it.
AF1 first. But yes, welcome everyone to this year's stream. Sorry for the odd introduction. But
Yeah, we just need to talk about my personal life.
yeah, I kind of just didn't really. I kind of forgot that was a thing for a second. But
Yeah,
yeah,
just unmute it. Oh, is the talk mostly going now? Oh yeah, you're moving out. No, I'm not moving out, but
Josh,
a mess. Okay.
Josh is still in the basement, guys. We're sorry.
I'll make sure that the clip reaches to his parents.
Yes. But we have 6 of us here today. You got me, got G750, Juan, Josh, Redacted, and Joao for today.
Man.
Yes.
Yes.
It
Beautiful.
like when your will to say these names just like got smaller as you said it, like one Josh redacted and
Yes, I'm so sorry. My tone of my voice.
okay.
My tone of my voice doesn't mean how much you guys matter, but yes, 6 of us here today. That's a decent number to have. Oh my goodness. Juan is now hosting the stream with 1 viewer. Insane. Juan, you're gonna
That one viewer is probably himself.
Yeah.
No.
Who is it? Peppa Cappy as well. My god, thank you guys for hosting. This is gonna be insane. We're gonna have the whole, I don't know, the whole population of
Everybody
sim racing.
watching the mainstream, everybody hosting it on somewhere else.
Exactly. We're just duplicating our viewership. It's awesome. The
Pyramid scheme.
frame rate might be awful here, is what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
Let me get rid of the config. Alrighty, I've got the thing up. So, should we get underway? Redacted. I think if you're going to be the one reading out the reports.
What? I can read reports?
Yeah, I know. Crazy concept.
Yeah, crazy.
Stream?
Oh
please.
yeah, stream for you guys. So sorry.
Stream.
Stream.
Stram.
Oh my god, I need.
True.
Stream.
I
Stream
need-
good.
I need to put that new GPU in. My 1060's dying.
Hold on. We're not gonna just skip by that and pretend like you didn't just say what you said. Why do you have a brand new GPU that isn't already in your computer?
My power supply may not be good enough, like sufficiently.
Now,
Okay,
Oh,
give
you
it to
have
me.
what? 500 watts?
I have
or-
450 watts, and I'm trying to put a 2060 in.
that-
It will work.
yeah,
I checked my
that's what-
TDP. My TDP is only like 370, but just to be very sure, and also because Nvidia recommends 550, I'm looking to get you one. Anyways, I have a 2060 sitting in my room now.
out of place at start, 5-second penalty. Whoever this is.
All of them were. We checked. I mentioned this on the stream.
Everyone is. Oh, everyone
so-
gets 5 seconds.
Everybody gets plus 5 seconds for being out of position at start and 2 license points.
Sounds about right.
I forgot about the license points.
Double to 10.
That was 10. Alright.
This race gives me
5 minutes, 8
depression.
seconds.
Oh yes, Joao. Oh no, Joao.
I'm so sad. I was with you.
5 minutes, 8 seconds.
5 minutes, 8 seconds.
Mattia Suriano.
Yeah, he got battered a bit.
Danny, Rick, and Mattia and Juan. Juan and Ricciardo. Ricciardo breaks late, touches Juan, who spins and comes on me.
Me.
Sorry,
You're
what?
so funny.
Okay.
So okay,
I'm just reading what the report says, right?
Me, no talk now.
so this is Danny coming in. Mrs. Shull. Tiny taps on Juan.
Charles go. Oh, did you say you tapped Charles as well?
So could you read that report one more time?
Oh no.
Ricciardo breaks late, touches Juan, who spins and then hits Mattia. Mattia is the one who's reporting that he gets hit by Juan after Danny Rick hits Juan.
Mattia's there on the right. He's Juan's teammate, may I add, it seems. Unless this getting mixed up.
Hungry Ring
That is
Tournament.
correct. Yeah, that is
Nice,
correct.
reporting a teammate. Which, I mean, makes sense. I mean, actually, no, it's reporting Ricardo, but...
It's reporting Danny Rick.
Alright, I'll go slow again. From about...
You could, yeah, back it up a little bit further. That's it, yeah.
So,
Lovely.
Arda comes in. So just taps Juan.
Hold on a second. I've missed something here.
What have you missed?
Matty, you might need to shut up.
Okay.
Because who is that hits Charbatron into Danny Ricciardo? That is you.
Actually, hold on. I just need to speak for a second. But Danny Rick, that has nothing to do with it. Danny hits Juan before any of that happens.
True.
My contact with Charles doesn't result in anything. If you're trying to,
regardless
if you're
of
trying
that,
to relate it to the incident, it doesn't relate to the incident.
I think I'm pretty sure this is going to be a unanimous decision anyway.
Oh, for
Yeah,
for
and
Arda getting the driver.
And the ruling is 10 seconds and 1 penalty point.
Well, hold on. I mean, does anyone else have anything to say about it first?
anyone against?
Also, we need to look at the rest of the
No.
incident too. But is everyone?
Rejoins.
Yeah, the rejoins.
Oh god, the rejoins from this are fun.
And I would say since you and
Oh no.
Charles both hit Arda or were involved in this whole pile-up, you should be counted for the rejoins as well.
All right. Okay. So Juan's spinning backwards along the track.
That's it. Oof.
Nowhere I could go. I had to.
Not Juan while he's down, why don't you? But yeah, I know you. Nowhere to go.
Thomas Cameron, nowhere to go. Fern, nowhere to go. Bonks. Juan, bonk.
Juan rebonks Fern, but didn't really do anything.
There is that happening, by the way. Do we look at that? Wait, hold on. Wait.
A guy, I think, cuts across me or something like that.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's rubber. That's rubber doing that. But is that reported?
We'll have to get to it.
It's not involved. It's not involved in the incident. So it's a separate thing.
So I'll actually look at all the rejoins from here. Actually, so we got safe rejoin from Mattia, safe rejoin from Thomas Cameron. Jake's fine with the rejoin. Fern's fine with the rejoin. Oh, okay. Rodiz's fine. Charles fine. Is this fine? Actually, that's not part of the same thing, so we can't look at that.
Not part of the same thing, but
Yeah.
And safety car deployed. Safety car deployed.
Although it wasn't actually deployed because Mythic
VSC deployed.
Mythic could only see. I think it was only Jens's car moving that it could actually be seen. And,
Yeah.
everyone else was stationary. But yeah, so what are we thinking overall? I don't see any bad rejoins unless anyone else saw any. So
I think Mythic
no,
we need to have a discussion.
too much carnage.
I think Mythic we need to have a discussion after the student stream. I'll give you a hand with AF1, but other than that, yeah, no rejoins I see that are bad.
So 5 double to 10 for Danny Rick. Any opposed?
reach out.
Nothing heard. Moving on.
All right. Well, nothing heard. Moving on. Let's go. Also, Charles also put in chat. I avoided Arda. This is me. I moved to avoid him. Not Matty's fault. Yeah, guys. Anyways.
DSQ, Mati.
Yeah, easy. Oh no. Oh, nice. But anyways, next report redacted.
5-2-5.
This might be the one that you're looking at.
This is Fern and Juan. Juan rear ends me under safety car first lap. I slowed down to avoid overtaking the car ahead to allow the car that rejoined to have safe space. Juan might say I brake checked, but my replay shows I was never put more than 25% brake pressure, which we won't be able to see.
Yep.
This actually might be changed to, it might be 559. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Where was that? Okay,
No,
never mind.
it is 525.
All right. Looks like a rear end from one there. Let me try. I'm gonna try to change my. I'm on default. How is it the FPS this shit? Put it on that or something. I don't know. That's better. So I'll put it slow here. I mean,
It's on Juan. It's Juan's fault.
because what I see, I'll just go full speed through it, like this. So Fern's slowing down for the car ahead, and Juan's going way too quick.
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
takes out
that's
Juan.
Juan's fault. Yeah.
Yep.
No caution was applied there.
No caution.
5
So
double to 10.
5 double to 10. Yep. Alrighty. Next report. Reducted.
Man, you gotta. It's a slow system, all right. There's a lot of inefficiencies.
I wonder who made it.
Java moment.
805.
Definitely not a person that's just been hired to do things like that.
805.
I see. 805. It's gonna be your job to make things run slowly.
I have no idea.
Trader Joe and Rapidy. Rapidy punts me for no reason whatsoever.
Okay. All right. So this is Rapidy we're on board with here. The Trader Joe right ahead.
Send it. See, this is what happens when you put unnecessary chicanes in racetracks.
This chicane
Yeah,
was
this
good.
chicken is horrible.
I
This
like
is the
it.
worst part of
It's
any
so
race.
Why
Shout out
did we
to
not-
Diego for making extremely good decisions.
It's so
I'd
fun
like
for
to know
overtaking.
why we didn't. It is really good for overtaking, but I'm curious why we didn't use the short layout.
No, it's
Yeah.
awful for everything. Diego,
This
for
one,
some reason, didn't listen to anyone.
you can get really good runs
So
on
maybe-
people, and you can make sick moves in here. And it's also a
It
challenge
doesn't,
as well.
it doesn't matter
There was
if
a
you're
lot of
gonna kill
overtaking,
people
but
anyway.
people hated.
Like was it me and Mex? This was really fun trying to go. Although Max did then punt Pingu off track, and Pingu took the escape road. Also, a safety car was called because of that incident that happened right behind. I think this chaos. I'm trying to make a case for this corner, but literally as I say that, we literally witness a multi-car collision. Oh my god.
And more.
Wait,
And you pile up, yeah.
I was really angry.
When the cars start coming and they don't stop coming.
Oh god. Do we look at Trader Joe's rejoin here?
I was really angry at you there.
Is it relevant to the incident?
Well, Trader Joe got hit. Trader Joe's reporting.
I mean, let's sort
Which one's
the
Trader Joe here?
actual,
Let's start
the
Josh
actual
first.
issue.
He's the Toro Rosso car.
Okay, gotcha. The Scuderia Duotoro.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's the blue car right there. So he gets knocked.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you look at the number of cars that were coming towards him,
So at this instant,
probably right there.
Yeah, I don't think that was
I would
much.
move as well.
there's nothing you could really do.
I wouldn't stay still.
Me neither. I think at this point, actually, moving was the best thing he could have done. But I don't think he expected Juan to come. Damn, how did Juan turn that quickly?
One moment.
5 seconds for Juan for
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
quick yellow
5
flag.
seconds for Juan.
Wrong
causing a
direction.
collision.
Back
Nah,
to, back
I'm
to
kidding.
Rapidy.
Unpredictable turning.
Sorry,
That's a crowd to not take the chicken.
So back to the actual incident. We're saying 5 seconds for Rapidy here for the collision.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Bonk.
Bonk.
This isn't first lap, is it? No, this is, and we don't have the safety car rule anymore either, do we?
Second lap, I think.
Yeah.
We don't have a safety car rule now.
Check laps.
Huh?
Check laps.
Yeah, it's definitely not the first
It's second lap. It's second
It's
lap.
not.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, Next incident.
9, 5, 8.
Okay. All right. With whom and whom?
Fern is reporting pro DZ.
There's on a safety car, I do believe.
Rear ends me.
All right. Let's go with Pro DZ. I think using one of Lucas's skins actually. That. What happened here though? What is
I
this?
think,
was a
I think that's actually
miscommunication.
Pro DZ again trying to avoid a bigger crash because Daniel Wolf was coming in there really, really hot, and Pro DZ was like, shit, let's move left.
Yeah, Daniel Wolf flew it.
It looked like he's moving left to prevent being completely destroyed. Yeah, there, you see? He's done that to
And if
avoid
you
getting hit by
no
Daniel Wolf.
longer But to be fair, I think Danny Wolf and ProDZ were like doing the same thing, but ProDZ managed to like slow down before.
I mean, he wasn't exactly going particularly fast. You know, brakes were, yes, the brakes were late, but it wasn't exactly like full throttle. It was sort of
It was
feathering the
massive
throttle.
brake
If we
drop.
compare that to Daniel Wolf's telemetry,
Mm,
second row underneath. There we go.
so, kind of just on constant throttle.
It's, yeah,
Is
only
he
about a
just-
third throttle though, but he's
Yeah, I
again
mean,
looking in
Kinda-
hot, but it's ran a blind corner as well. So what do we?
Oh, to be
it's
fair,
the same thing as ProDZ, to be fair,
he
and
had
he
no
don't hit anybody.
he had no way of
I
seeing
take
or knowing.
warning.
Like, look at this. Until this point here, he had no way of seeing. Only now he could actually see there were cars ahead.
What do we do about this?
I want to say warning
Because
for this.
they don't
because-
do. I just mean like in future because they don't do this. Doesn't happen in Formula One.
Well, Constantine
So
doesn't
what does Formula One, but not like this?
because they're
What does
professional
Formula One
drivers.
do differently?
No. No, don't look at F1 for this because they are at the top of their game. Look at lower feeder series. This Constantine has happened more frequently in like F4 or F3.
That doesn't mean there's an easy solution that can get us
There is.
a little bit better
Yeah, but
to prevent incidents like this.
I mean, let's look at its root cause then, shall we? Because that's what actually causes all these cars to be in this situation, I guess. So, what actually causes this, really? I mean, it just. I mean, doesn't look like there's anything that causes it, really. Everyone's doing. It's just guys coming too far. It's just a bunch up right here.
And
No,
following too
Jack,
closely
It's
and having to hit the
Jack-
brake.
it's spreading
Jack
apart
Robbie-
and coming back. It's the accordion effect. They're spreading
Matty,
apart and then coming
Matty-
back together towards the braking zone.
Yeah. Yes, man.
Matty, check Robbie Kinnable, please.
But he's not. We're not trying to.
Why?
No. I just wanted to check because I think that's the start of the Constantina. And look behind now.
He slows down a little bit more than the. It's marginal.
He's
marginal.
trying to keep 2 car lengths, so he's doing exactly what he should.
He's managing
doing
his
fine.
It's
and
Ruben
that's,
F. Andrade that isn't.
Yeah.
But again, the
It's
more
everyone
people you
behind
get
that
trying to
isn't.
keep that 2 car lengths, the more people you get. You're just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah.
Unless we change something.
Which is what I mean.
And
Right
back
now.
to the
No, I
incident
don't know.
Yeah, back to the
Back
incident.
to the incident at hand.
We can look at that later, but yeah. But for now, the
I'm on board
incident.
for a warning. I'm with Miguel on this one. Any other opinions? You know, because get people on for a 5, a warning, nothing.
I agree
Warning.
with Vic.
So we're all on for a warning then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Jake.
Done.
Apparently, someone's saying Jake blew up his engine. Yeah, but that was different. That was at a different time. Feemster blew up his engine at. No, yeah, Feemster's engine blew up at a different point.
My engine was pretty bad as well.
1358.
Wait, 1358.
Yep.
1358 as it should
And
be
we're
said.
about to see a reoccurring theme of somebody involved.
Is it? Oh, this is racing start.
Mattia is reporting Bonavane.
This. Yeah.
Bonavane completely misses braking point, touching me and cutting T1 to destroy the cars. And then subjective statement.
Okay, cool.
This was a
Bonavane
wreck
is
and a
where?
half.
I want to get an idea of where Bonavane is.
Oh, yeah, car to your right behind. Left, right behind left.
Okay. Whoa,
You'll see
whoa,
him
whoa.
now.
Okay, yeah, no, I saw him for a split second. Oh my Jesus Christ. What
Can we
the
just go on
hell
board
was
with?
that? Yeah, I know, I know.
Yeah,
Gotta
why
get
are
on
we looking at
I didn't expect him to come from. Oh wow, he came from far back. Jesus. Okay, on board then.
This is hard. This is amazing.
10 seconds. Easy 10.
Oh,
Jesus.
Easy 10.
That's open lobby
Without,
shit.
without a doubt.
There's something like bigger than 10 that we can skip. This
He just.
race bad.
I was about to say he just about misses Mattia, but no, he fully hits Mattia. That's like 3 cars involved right there, and a further 2. Jesus.
That's even worse than
And if you no
Melalunga.
longer go,
Maldonado.
This
That's
is
even
pure Maldonado.
Yeah, that's even worse than what I did at Melalunga, and it flipped Daniel Wolf on that race.
Jesus. Okay, well let's not go too far. This is just a very bad move on its own, isolated. That's all. But Jesus, I mean, yeah. 10 or more is my question.
more.
The limit we can do is 10.
I think 10
Yeah,
does
10.
does.
Yeah.
Without saying DSQ, and that's not right.
Race bad. Race.
Basically, word of
This,
advice.
this.
This is not an open
No, yeah, I
lobby.
guess 10 is
This is
the...
not an open lobby. Please don't do this. Like 5
In the-
people's races.
For a restart or a race start, even if you're battling with 2
Well,
or 3
actually,
people,
there's something that we can do.
be cautious coming into turn 1 unless you can see a clear line and you're confident.
With the
Here,
So
there
yeah,
is no clear
I
line.
have
You-
I have
you're
a
trying
suggestion.
something that
Yeah,
is
go on,
completely
Charles.
out of.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so we can we give 10 or maybe 5 for the first contact and then 10 for the second contact?
Oh wow. I don't know.
Is this a
That's-
restart?
No, because the first thing is the only thing that he controlled. Everything after the first one is kind of irrelevant because he didn't control anything after that.
I feel
The,
just
No,
the,
come on,
the
it's-
action the action that he controlled was the first contact.
I feel just the
The
10 is
second as
sufficient.
well.
I feel that the 10 is sufficient here. All right. I mean, I know like even more could like that's the thing. I think 10 covers this kind of stuff. Although as like on an on-stream public warning, do not do this. You're not you like just don't break this late. Like this is crazy late breaking.
I'm going to go ahead and read a report. It's the same thing, but just so that person knows the report did get read. Cappy is reporting the same thing. Bonavent thought he was Polybius' substitute and cut T1. Okay, yep, there you go. It was read. It's the same thing. We've already looked at it.
Yep. But I just want to see how this was from Pepper's POV. Pepper was doing pretty decent at this point.
No, he was on that side of Bertrand. He got taken out.
Oh
Also-
my.
Also, Charles Bertrand, if you're out there, yep, your report's here. Bonavent does not very nice things to me.
Charles
Okay.
Charles reports are always great. Yeah, anyways, we our next report.
19 minutes.
19 minutes. Okay.
For the third time,
My God, is it Mattia?
Fern gets rear-ended.
Oh.
Oof.
God, people just want
This
to
time-
people just want a
this
piece of that
time,
ass.
This time by a grass-type Pokemon.
Do you guys think it might be the livery? At this
Wow,
point.
making him a target actually.
Heck yeah, I'd smash into that.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, okay, redacted. The Bulbasaur right here, looking good so far. Just too much in the throttle. It's just the
really?
it's the tiniest of contacts, but it's all you need, you know.
Fault of the chicane.
Sorry.
It's a fault of the chicane.
Oh yeah, chicane gets +5, easy.
It's surely false.
Yeah, Chicane is already guilty of at least 2 reports, you know?
Yeah. So.
And
that
also,
is-
like, this ridiculous bump of this from this chicane is like, it kills the traction.
You know, it's going to be really hard to isolate this, but if Maddie were to pause at just the right second, you would see a single frame in there that proves that this is Polaris Motorsports' fault.
How?
Yes.
Because it's underneath the ground.
Because it's always Polaris Motorsports' fault.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good
Uh,
screen.
Right.
I have to point out that the chicane was the nightmare with worn out tires. To be honest, it was a full nightmare.
I mean, to be fair,
So-
Juan, you did run the whole race on that set, so I mean,
So
I found
change
it
your
pretty
tires.
okay.
It was the only issue with the tires that I had throughout the whole race. That bloody chicane.
Naturally, I mean, the fact that that was one of your only issues is quite baffling to me. To be fair,
You,
but
you mean you mean the one place you really needed really high traction caused you a problem when your tires were worn?
yeah, crazy
Yes.
concept.
That's a crazy concept at the slowest corner on the entire track.
Yeah, the
I
one where
mean,
you need
the
to feather your
problem
throttle. Yeah.
the problem is not the applying throttle. The problem is that it's uphill. You know.
No, it's just that you need to be careful on throttle because you're going so low speed. That's kind of it.
And have no downforce because you're going so low of speed.
Like you have to feather it properly.
I mean, yeah, I guess because it's a lap whole turn.
Because you're almost completely off it in that little bit. But anyways, so we're giving +5 to Bulbasaur for that incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Da, da, da. Well, how about we go with 21 minutes 40 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
And again, Fern,
Oh god.
Oh my.
Trader Joe rear ends me.
Oh, boy,
Dude,
right.
poor Fern. Jesus Christ.
We got. I mean,
Dude.
again, I think the anime livery, man. I've
Yeah,
cursed
it's
him.
gonna be the liver at this point.
Lag?
No, look
Oh,
pretty.
again?
Look,
No, I mean, not. It's not the cause of the crash, but like.
yeah, I think Trader Joe was lagging a bit.
But I don't know.
It's not relevant, but yeah. It was like.
Fun looking up. Trader Joe just, yeah. Again,
My question is, what can Trader Joe do there apart from
what? Sorry.
Well,
I don't know.
break.
Break? Yeah.
Okay,
It's a good option.
question here:
What?
Is this caused by Fern locking up?
Yeah, but
No.
even like Fern has a lockup and goes a bit slower, but going slowly in that's a pretty okay line to take. It's just Trader Joe that goes into him.
Right, but what do you want him to do? Slam on his brakes mid corner?
Yes.
Yeah, if there's a guy locking up ahead of you, you go around them or you brake behind them. It's just
Yeah,
a
you
lockup.
can just. Yeah, you can just use like the lockup ahead of you as an excuse for like punting somebody.
Yeah, it's the same thing as if someone takes a different line through a corner, maybe like the chicane or something, and they're going slower than you, and you punt the back of them. That's still your fault. You know, just because they're going slower than you in that incident doesn't mean that you're absolved of blame. You could have still avoided the incident. You could have done more. So
It's
I
like
don't know if he-
Checo and
I don't know if
Hamilton.
he could have done more here.
Break.
that's
If he hits his brakes, he's gonna do the same thing and still slide into
He
him. He's
sees
gonna lock up and
No.
slide into him.
no. At this point here, he sees the cars looking up. What you could do here is brake more and then brake more at this point, and then go to the inside. But he instead just slides into the car ahead. Like that could have definitely been avoided. He's off throttle. He could have been on brake. Yeah, and there's even
He's pressing a little bit the throttle.
and there's especially at this point when your car's turned this much, you're in. I think
I mean,
second.
yeah, he's on full lock here.
Yeah, and also from Fern's POV as well, if Fern were to speed up a lot, especially after he's locked his tire, that'll like you can't be harsh on throttle, especially in this corner with this car. If you do that at all, you'll spin out. You have to be really careful. So
Or you're gonna do a little nice drift as it did
yeah, nice drift, or usually
many
just,
times.
or just a complete pirouette from my experience. If you actually put the slightest bit too much throttle here, but I mean, what are people thinking? I'm thinking that's just a 5 for
Yeah,
Josh.
5.
No further action.
Anyone else for 5? Josh,
Can I see again?
what have you been looking at?
3 minutes of discussion for nothing.
5.
All right, that makes 3.
Yeah.
Anyone else? All right, that's 4. Okay, so that's 5 seconds for
That's
Trader Joe.
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see that, but okay, whatever. Anyway, 27-20.
27, 20. Nope.
Do we have another punt or?
Yeah, what we got on the agenda now?
Charles is reporting Robbie hits me into the chicane, then does not even try to stop pushing me out of the way.
That's is that. Wait, so who was reporting rubber? Oh, Charles.
It's
Charles.
Rob or Rubber.
Charles Bertrand.
Yes.
To the right.
Thank you. And there's
Middle.
yep, and then Kinabula is somewhere here.
Go on the other hand.
Left.
Right,
Got
middle,
it, got him, got
middle
him, got
left.
him, got him, got him, got him. All right.
Oh, okay.
Seems like a pretty. The contact almost didn't look like it even happened. But it didn't even look like it happened. Let me get the slow.
To be fair, I can get where Charles gets that he didn't even stop. I mean, he
Yeah,
did
it
not even
happened.
break. Yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely contact. But
It was the smallest contact when you're already on the limit of adhesion in a slow corner. The rear end is already so light
yeah,
through slow corners.
He doesn't break.
and
It's
kept
5.
pushing around. He didn't even try to like miss him.
Yeah, but I mean, to
I
be
mean,
fair,
there's
it's
not really much
yeah,
much else I can do this after that. It's the first contact that's relevant here.
it's impossible to do anything like this at this point.
True. Although I'd probably just at this point, it must have tapped, hold your brakes, let them spin around a bit, and then they can. And then I personally would let them continue on ahead. But it's in that situation, it's difficult to do that. But either way,
From a more selfish perspective, from maybe a more cynical perspective, you've got nothing else to lose.
oh, true.
The move's been done.
You're gonna get 5
You're
seconds.
probably going to get the penalty anyway.
So
So you may as well just yeet through him and be done with it.
Mhm.
But from a more dutiful, selfless point of view, yes, hold your brakes,
Hmm.
and you might get away with no damage.
So what do you think?
No more damage. No more damage.
5 seconds for this incident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. All
it's
right.
a small tab. But at the end of the day, it's just a case of not knowing where the front of your car is yet, which you should know anyway because of car radar.
30
But again,
seconds.
very very close margins.
30:07.
3017.
30:07.
17.
1-7. With who and whom?
Vivals, Bonavane, and Ruben F. Andrade. Vivals is reporting. Vivals in Bonavane, he has a lapped car. I was driving my own race and fighting with Ruben before he took both of us out going into the hairpin.
So Bonavain's the lapped car in this case,
Yep.
and
Yes.
Ruben Andrade
It
is
happened. It happened to the following corner.
yeah,
And
yeah.
Vivals and Ruben are in a battle for position.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I remember that as well from their positions in the race.
I'm guessing Ruben isn't relevant in this.
Well, he says he gets
So-
taken out. They
Oh
both-
right, okay. Ride on board with Bonavane then.
Yeah, I know. Let's just go. He just takes out Vivos, really. I think he just wants to clarify he was battling with Andrade is the point.
Yeah, I don't think that Andrade was
Dude.
involved. Andrade clearly wasn't involved. But I think it's a
Okay.
case of again just late braking.
If you're a lapped car, never do this kind of shit.
Yeah, so like he could have gone here, but what made it wasn't about the braking. The braking was fine. It's the fact that he then cut in and tried to go up the inside of Vivos, despite being a
I
lap
don't think he was.
car.
I don't think he was trying to move. He just successfully made the apex where Vivos didn't, and that caused the overlap.
Which he shouldn't have been even
So
trying to
He
do.
shouldn't have. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
five.
Yeah.
So yeah, 5 seconds for contact. Simple.
Mm.
I
Actually,
feel.
how many seconds does Bombay has now already?
Von Bane.
Bonavane,
Bonavane.
Only
Bonavane.
15.
only 15.
For me, it's only.
Mm. Yeah, so yeah, you got a 10 for that initial one, and it's now 15. All right.
5.
Yeah, let's
Nothing against you, just a bad race, man.
just a bad race for him. All right, but yeah, next one, redacted.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Wasn't
the
there
only two,
I swear
the
there was
only
way
two
more.
reports. The only two. There were 15 total valid reports. 2 of them were repeats. 1 of them was a clarification of another report. 1 late report. 1 invalid report.
Okay. What was it? So. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems right. Okay, that went quicker than I expected. I thought there'd be more, but there you go.
Nah.
But either way, this race was generally pretty awesome. Josh and Mosquito did not get a single moment. Like, I watched that stream back. I'm not surprised your voice is a bit dead, Josh.
It recovers quite quickly, which
Yeah.
is really helpful. But within about an hour or so, it's much
To be
better.
honest, in that race, I didn't expect to be able to do 0 stops.
I didn't. I'm still surprised that you could. And what were your tires showing as? Like, what was their wear
Oh,
by the end?
around lap 20, Sidekick was already telling me that I had 0 grip on the rears. Also, the in-game the one that comes with Assetto Corsa was telling me I also had 0, but I kept going because I felt alright. You know, I couldn't keep my rhythm, so I said, "Fuck it, let's keep
Yeah,
going."
you were saying 24, so it was about a second and a bit slower than me for each lap. But if you're
And
managing
that
to
was
keep
at
it
the
out on
that was
those
at the
tires, then
very end. That was at the very end. Throughout all the laps, I was still able to stay within the 23s. Apart from the last 5.
good stuff. But I have to think about that. If like if 0 stops are that possible, then
Montreal Blanc might be the same, if not better,
we'll
because
I think we'll.
there are that many heartbreaking points, and the only one that's really hard, you just gotta be easy on the throttle, and that's it.
True. Although, but
Yeah,
anyways,
I'm referring to the hard left in on the under the bridge,
yeah, that one.
Under the
Well,
bridge downtown.
and that I mean it's
what
not
was
even
that?
that super slow. It's third gear.
Even though the
So
point. Oh, what did I just do? No, no, the thing is, I mean, what wears the tires out is like high load corners that scrub them a lot, you know. So in some cases, Fuji's quite tough on tires, but Montreal Blanc should be. Montreal Blanc should be okay. In other cars,
yeah,
it can be quite difficult to make the corners, but I feel a lot of the sections of Montreal Blanc should be very easy for the car to make. So.
it should be easier because the high speed sections don't last that long compared to Fuji.
True. Let me have a look. So I tried to get the AO3 reports or replay up earlier. I downloaded the newest Tokan CPAP, but it doesn't seem to work. Is there any updates for it, Josh, or anything of the sort?
I said there's an update on race department. I need to check what I don't think it's been updated again.
I downloaded the most recent one from I just went to race department to download that. Tried opening it before AF3 and that didn't actually seem to work. But I'll
By the
try it
way,
again
want to
one more
point out.
time.
Oops, sorry. By the way,
Yeah.
want to point out if you haven't uploaded your clip to the best clips, please do
There's a
until we check them
chance.
at the very end of
Why?
the stream.
How many are there?
Not that many.
One.
There is one.
So Tokan CP was last updated December 4th.
All right. Is that the one we're using?
Yeah. When did you download it?
Today.
Oh.
Yep.
So do I have to go download a different version? Or will I just not be able to see the thing because my version's newer?
That was the version we used. That's the thing.
So the version that was
Let me,
so the
I'm
version that's
actually
in
in
the
my bedroom. Let me try and look at. Let me try and get the replay myself.
okay. Yeah, try do that cuz cuz if the race department link if that was put there, I mean, if it's an RD link and say they update the thing, it will still, when people go to download it, it will even if it's the same link, they'll get the most updated version, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Either way, that's
In lieu, it's because we've only got one best clip. I want to show the replay from mine and Matty's race last night, just to hype up the
yes.
GT4s.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do that, and I'll show everyone else that because apart from maybe me and Josh, no one else may have seen that. But yep,
Is that what you guys were doing to avoid all the social media outrage?
I mean,
No,
Oh,
no. I wanted people saying in the driver council that the Panos is too slow and is unraceable and is dangerous or what have you, and I wanted to prove that that was wrong. So me and Matty did a race last night at Tokyo. He was in the Alpine, I was in the Panos, and you'll see the replay for yourself in a bit.
and I mean from our words as well. The thing is,
It was amazing.
the thing that's going to be a big factor with these GT4s, they have very real strengths and weaknesses. The Panos is at the higher end of like like in fifth and sixth. When it goes up to sixth, it's like push to pass almost. You get a real boost.
Oh no, I don't touch sixth gear in the panels.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, well, higher end
Yeah.
of fifth gear.
I've got
But the,
much longer gears.
yeah, so at the very end of straights, you'll start to see, even if you're in the slipstream, your gap will kind of start to diminish. So the point is, the Panos has that top speed, but the Alpine is more agile. So around Tokyo, that kind of equalizes. Me and Josh were having some incredibly close battles, and you can follow very well with these. And slipstream is a thing as well. So from that experience, the panels and generally the cars in this pack shouldn't actually need very much BOPing. But I think the panels is kind of like, if it's to your taste, you'll like it. I don't personally like it, but people that do like it can drive it. Are you able to show that, Josh?
I will definitely show the replay
Yeah, if we
when
can
I
get
get to
this.
it. But what I have now is
Is
the replay
AF3.
for AF3.
Only one report though. Wasn't the race a bit more chaotic? Was there anyone here that was actually in that one?
Yeah, it was.
Why is it foggy?
Because that was the weather.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
I mean
was,
it
it was
helped
a-
with the FPS. So
Yeah, light fog. It looks great. It really does. And I will say the model is a definite improvement. This new version.
Yeah, this version is better than the previous one, except the last one. The last one is horrible in this
Let's
version.
have a look at the last corner because I haven't seen this.
It's the curve and the track limits on the last corner that really suck.
On the inside or the outside?
Both.
Not seeing anything strange about it. to be
It
honest.
doesn't look
It's
weird,
really
but the track
strange.
limits are really well, and you kind of bounce
Oh,
on
hello.
the curve.
I think I see where it is.
Yeah, basically that.
This
Yes,
sort
I
of
know
bump
black screen
on the
Josh.
exit there. Wait, is it black
The
screen?
previous version was
No,
very
no,
bad,
it's
but
no. I can see
Yeah,
fine.
nice
It's
one,
just
Matty.
no. It literally like Josh had only just gotten the stream up. It was black screen for
Alright.
a while because there was nothing to show. Anyways, oh, that looks really neat with the fog.
yeah, it looks about as dark as my future in this country.
Oh,
Bruh.
God.
Is this the incident by any chance?
No,
No. What's the
I
incident?
actually think.
You
one
actually got a
second.
decent field at this track. I thought it would be diminished, but no, it got like
Yeah,
20
it looked
cars.
it was. I think it was 19 turned up.
I
Yeah,
think
not
18
far
or
enough.
19.
And check-in is open for Birmingham, the season finale, and we've already got 10/12 already
It
checked in after only
was
45 minutes.
My
so it's
start
really
was
good.
pretty good as well.
the report is at the 40-minute mark.
40 minutes.
Yes, gentlemen, you are being sent to Birmingham. I know, a horrible fate.
Me,
Better than Swindon.
it is Zhao is reporting Jens after a flawless race. Jens goes for a move that was not on, and I lose the race.
Ouch.
Finish.
All right.
Also, I don't know if it's reported, but you should look at the race to like the first corner.
Oh, this is the only report for AF3.
We can have a look at what else there
Oh.
is.
But look at the start of the second race. It's
All right.
amazing.
Okay, so let's see this.
This is in the first race still.
Yes, this is the last lap of the first race.
Oh.
Go from go straight on from the back of Israel because it doesn't help when it's at an angle. No, like other way around. I think. Yeah, so now we can see, and then
Yeah.
slow it down a bit, and we'll see if there's room left by Joel. Yeah.
There's room left.
Yeah, he kind of understeered some.
He did a Hamilton on Verstappen,
Yeah, literally.
Oh boy.
but with even less alongside.
That's how most of his
Are we-
Hamilton's moves used to go back in the early 2010s.
Mhm.
But
Massa is
Yes.
grudge against Massa.
Mass and Hamilton. But I guess that looks like a 5.
That's a 5 for Jens.
So does that give the win back to Joel?
Yes. Yes.
oh no.
Anyway,
Okay, shall we move on to and have a look at the race 2 start then, if it was so good?
yes. Go on
Wow.
board with Togwa.
Okay, I have to say that's tight, eh?
On board with Togwa.
Yeah, that starting grid is really tight.
Yeah. Look at my crazy start. I lost like 10 positions because I went on the outside.
Is there
Awesome.
any good looking car angle? No, we'll go F5 instead.
Yep.
So G750, you were actually starting tech.
Yes.
Then how? Oh, I can guess already.
I went on the outside and
This
And
is
if
such
you no
chaotic
longer
stuff.
go,
Ooh,
What I got.
no!
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We've
Oh.
rolled over.
Barrel roll.
Roll.
Oh,
Look,
Miguel.
Super
Oh,
and
roll.
Mr. Columbia's at the back.
barrel roll.
Yeah. I think he took me out 3 times.
What, during this race?
Yes.
Jesus.
Huh?
A grudge
And
match.
we also, Charles and I also had a funny moment.
How was the track actually to, like, drive on?
I really like it. I
It
liked
was
it
good,
a lot.
except the
Like
first
it. Can we
corner.
have someone that isn't Colombian, please?
Me.
I liked it a lot in Brazil.
It was good,
It was
except
good.
the first corner.
So for-
But
so-
like, I
have a
loved the
stupid
first
question.
corner.
I have a stupid question.
Go
Better
ahead.
or worse than Antioquia?
It's
Better.
far better.
Drive.
Far
To
better.
drive.
It's better. It's better.
More
Better,
flowing
better.
as well.
Josh, I don't think Antioquia was
Uh,
good in any respect.
Oh, there's a wild Charles Beltran on
I mean,
the
it was okay to drive.
I think it might have been good for racing in maybe rear-wheel drive cars, but in front-wheel drive cars, the braking zones all suddenly
Yeah.
messed up, and that's how you get the turn one pileups every single time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe with the MS5s would have worked, but I don't know.
I mean,
Never.
on our testing,
It
it
might have
was
worked
like,
in the
really
GT4
good.
season, but we're not going to do it because that's just stupid.
Hey,
What are we
Do
trying to do, kill it?
Gilans, Antioquia, Carolina.
We're gonna
Yearlands,
do.
but
We should
anyway,
do
anyway.
multi-class Yulans. 9 hours of Yulans.
oh
Yes.
no, chat.
Anyway, while I get the Panos race up, do you want to go ahead and do the best clips?
Yeah, why not? Let's get. I'll get the clip up or a handful of.
Sorry,
clips up.
best clip.
Yeah, it is just the best clip.
Congrats, Miguel Soto, on your on your clip chip.
Yes,
Nothing.
domination.
Was it just nothing that happened this weekend? We've
I
done
mean,
clearly. We've done
plenty
more
of
than that.
things happened, but
That was.
no
I think.
clips.
I think the race, the AF1 race, had so much going on. It's difficult to actually pick out a part of it or anything that was
But it could
particularly
have been
meme-worthy.
picked, you know, but people didn't do it.
Yeah, I think it sometimes just happens. But anyways.
Oh, Peppa Cappy says it's a uploading clip, so
Okay, he's uploading. All right, well, we'll look at this one while you're uploading. All right, all right.
I mean, clipped into Miguel already, so
Chill you. Oh, yeah. To be fair.
Yes, give me
yeah,
the
go.
Unless Peppers gets more than 5, then we'll see. But anyways,
Alright.
tune in.
If I was British, I'd say stroopwafel, but I know that's wrong. That is Vivels and Jens Betzma, hoping to follow in the footsteps of their hero. Oh God, I've just seen it on stream. Oh God.
Reminds me of 2009
It's white.
Renault.
It stands out. It reminds me of a very
He
old
sounded
movie,
so disappointed.
Team Charged in AF2 Season 2 that was just
worm.
a patchwork of.
It's not a worm, it's a seahorse.
You
Oh,
just hear
sorry,
my
a
heart
seahorse.
sink.
Yeah, it's just dejection, pure dejection. You know, when I'm gonna tonight at some point or during the week because I'm gonna get back on the social media stuff and do Instagram posts. I'm gonna like actually go and change the skin for this car because like it's good it's fine on track, but in photos it's gonna look so utterly out of place. I just can't accept that.
No,
Sorry.
you have to accept it. You have to accept Simo.
No, I can't accept the Sturmwaffen.
Oh,
All right.
You know, I was
Nice.
I was at the store today and I was looking for some Stroop waffles to have, and
Good man. Good man.
you know, to celebrate a certain Dutchman winning the Formula One world title, and I couldn't find any. It really kind of upset me.
Oh.
The only
why-
place I could find mine was like my corner store, like near me.
Mm.
And that was just by chance last week. I didn't think about, oh, maybe I should get this to celebrate Max. It was like, oh, Stroopwafel.
I'm definitely gonna do. I need to get some at some point to celebrate the man. I've been wearing my Red Bull shirt all day today. Yeah.
I'm sure that they probably have them in that store, being that I live in Germany, but I don't speak German, so it's kind of hard to find things in the store.
Understandable. All right.
Play the clip. Play the.
Let's check this clip.
yeah.
Roll it.
Nice car.
What?
All right.
It would have been funnier if you
Out of
used
nowhere.
just strike.
If you just use
Thanks.
strike, that would be good. But yeah, I guess nice cock works too. Thank you, Peppa Cappy. Very cool.
No, my clip is better. Give me
Yeah,
clip.
can someone quote on Matty about a strike will work better, but nice cock works too.
Oh god, yeah. Oh god, there you go. But anyways, that's the best clips done, and I do believe Josh should hopefully be ready with a clip of the panels actually not being a piece of shit.
You did it. Tokyo State. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is round one.
Yes.
This is round one of next season.
Oh.
We've got Matty in the Alpine on the right, and I'm in the panels on the left. Oh, here we go. Right, I'm gonna ride on board with mate.
Oh god, that car looks so bad.
Wait, the panels looks bad. I agree.
That front.
The front
I'm
looks
sorry.
awful.
It's bad angle. That looks better. Side on.
No, it
Still looks
looks
good.
better,
From
but
the
it
rear?
still doesn't look good.
From the rear, it looks okay.
Yeah, the rear works, but the
Looks a bit
front.
like a Ginetta, actually.
It looks like a
Oh yeah, on
fictional
the
car.
rear looks like a Ginetta.
It looks like something you'd find in like a Burnout game, you know? It doesn't look real, but you know.
It's like
Yeah.
a fake Porsche.
I know panels can make gorgeous cars, like the Esperante that raced in GT1. That thing's amazing. And we're about to go
Me and Matty
underway.
did make a couple of mistakes, and when either of us made a mistake, we'd sort of back off a little bit and let the other one catch up.
We kind of equalised it.
All right.
But here we go.
Who's ready to find out who's getting disqualified from AF1?
Uh-oh.
It's nobody.
Oh,
Good,
Yeah,
good, good.
the
Wait,
good
actually,
ending.
nobody is actually getting disqualified? How? He didn't even participate in the race.
Oh, for God's sake.
I think I sent it over the curbs here, yep.
Yeah, you both absolutely hop. I just followed you on there. I think there's like, oh, well, I could try that line. Because by this point, you were about a second quicker than me, and I didn't know where the time was.
Yeah,
But the time was there.
To be honest, the panel sounds
This,
pretty good.
it does sound very good. This corner's pretty interesting. You can take it in many, many ways. I think I went
Oops.
wide and clipped
You hit
it
the wall there. I didn't.
Yeah.
I make you shit yourself through there.
Yeah, Josh got the position there. You also got a bit wiggly there. So if you go with my car, this was fun, like following. So you can see Josh really pulls away because the panels has that grunt to it.
To be honest, Tokyo R246 is lots of fun.
It was really fun to race. Honestly, later on you'll see so many great battles. This is a 10-minute race.
I drove
there's
here
so many
with the
great battles.
with the GT500, the Lexus RCF. It's so fast and so nice to get it all right.
This corner's a tough one.
Okay, here comes the key bit.
So this is interesting. You can absolutely send it here.
Yeah, because you have all the space out there.
Yeah. So so in these tight corners, the panels loses out a lot.
Watch this.
This on the straight. So
Oh.
you'll see at some point, Josh is going to start to breeze past me. So about now is when I lose that top speed. It's just gone. I think we both missed our breaking point, I want to say.
Yes. you
Yeah,
did.
well, you didn't miss it. I did miss it, but I managed to save it with the ABS.
Yeah.
To be
And the
honest,
charge begins again.
Yep.
To be honest, the panels would look much nicer if you didn't have that whole stick in the middle of the intake, you know?
True. The actual, my kind of worry is the panels has such pace, like, I mean, like raw speed. It could be some of this, it that might need a little bit of BOP.
Based on other data that we've had, only when I'm driving it.
True. So, yeah, I think Josh just naturally does fit it rather well.
Oh,
Josh World Drive.
Little clip of the rear wheel there, it's great.
Josh World Drivers Champion confirmed.
Yeah, Josh will win with the panels. Although, I keep in mind
Hashtag blessed.
my best laps were about half 10 or about half a second to a second quicker than Josh's with the Alpine. So,
I
Yeah,
think this is
it
where I
remains to be
made a
seen.
botched overtake, so watch this.
I think
Either this lap or next lap. No, it wasn't this lap. Too far back.
Yeah.
Either way.
So with this one, you have to keep momentum all the time.
Momentum is key.
Yeah. So you can see how much Josh gains here. Like that's just the panels of speed again. I
Then Matty botches it there.
I saved it a bit. Josh goes for a move. Can't remember if it works.
No, I had
I
to
hold it all the way around the outside.
I had to give up a bit because I needed to give the space on the outside.
I can
that's
see
the thing.
why the panels it's hard to rotate. It's so much.
It is.
It's such longer than the
yeah.
the Alpine.
You notice in that last corner there, that really tight one, it just can't get as much rotation as the other cars, and that's where other cars
That
can
wasn't accidental. That was entirely deliberate.
All right.
That was entirely deliberate.
And Josh gaining,
Because I'm trying to keep it, I'm just trying to keep it smooth.
Yep, and managing to make it on that corner, and I'm on the bit of the back foot here, but switchback here. Later braking, more agility in this section, making it work. But you can't. But you guys can see, right? The battling is close.
Man,
Like-
the power of the panels.
Yeah, you can see it. I'm so excited for this season. Don't know if I'll be participating, but either way, I'm very hyped. These cars are awesome to drive. Josh, thinking about a move. I went a little bit wider.
A bit trigger happy with the throttle as well.
Yep.
That's the first few turns you can, actually the fast left to right, you can ride a lot more over the chicane, the curves, I mean. But
He loses it here. Here comes a move down the inside. Matty said this was his fault. This is actually my fault, I think.
Yep.
We both just sort of
We
just
both-
reverse that. I just watched that again because I think it's me moving in there.
I think it's Matty understeering.
Matty didn't actually start steering, but I understeer. I turned in and wasn't going to give the room.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with precedent from Brazil. It's always the car on the outside's responsibility to avoid contact.
And no.
President of Brazil.
Ah,
Yeah.
you didn't get it.
Here comes the power again. And every single track this season has this sort of back and forth that's going to happen. There's going to be there's long straights, there's tight corners, there's a good mix. It's going to be so good.
Again, look at him go
We
fast.
have Monza, right?
Yeah. But this
Oh,
car,
no.
but that's the thing. This car will die on the chicanes.
Nah,
I held it around the
Nah.
outside. Again,
nothing
with,
that power can.
there is nothing between us at this point. And keep in mind, my laps were generally faster than Josh's, but racing.
So-
I will note that I couldn't put a whole lap together. My potential, as Matty dies, I just slow down to make sure it was, yeah. My potential was a 50.4. My best was a 51.6, I think.
And Matty.
Mine was I think a low. I think my best that I actually got, not my theoretical or
50.2,
delta.
wasn't it?
Yeah, 50.2, and I could definitely get about a couple tenths quicker. But on this track, it's about keeping that momentum. If you fuck up one part, you lose momentum. Like from here on, any slowdown of speed will cost you about a second throughout the rest of the lap. And you can almost make moves there. So close here.
Look how close that is.
That was
I was
amazing.
like, I'm sure I hit him there. Okay, here we go around the outside.
Alright, can we...
Side by
yeah?
side here. Hold on. We'll go to the end of this lap and then we'll stop. But we just wanted to give you guys a taster that this season will be great, no matter what car you're in.
And the panels is viable.
Yes, the panels is viable. And we'll do more sufficient testing to figure out BOP, but this is with no BOP.
I've got that
right
planned for tonight and tomorrow to do BOP testing for properly. And Matty
Wow.
dies.
So nice to have a day off.
Just to compare, here's the slipstream of this is the first time we see the slipstream of an Alpine
So this is
on
the
the
thing.
panels.
The gap kind of stays relatively consistent. I gained a little bit.
But it's still within range of a move.
And
There's a
then
gain
now it
here.
starts to gain.
I mean, it's still not Toyota level.
And the gain stopped.
Now it's stopped because Josh's speed is...
Oh, it's still a little bit more, but like it's
It's not
virtually
sufficient.
even. You go for the move anyway.
I think I fuck it up.
That's basically Toyota.
And you
Fuck
do.
it up badly.
Yep.
But
And Matty goes for the Polybius line.
Yeah.
Yep,
Right.
yep.
So I think
Alright,
the
we'll leave
panels
that.
is equal to the Toyota in AF3 Season 4.
Yes, yeah, I a little bit like it. It has that vibe to it, where it's a bit of a rocket, but le boat. I mean, Josh, how would you say it felt? I could hear and feel a lot of understeer from your car. Was it more on the understeer end than the others?
not really. I couldn't feel the front end slipping. Is what I'm. If that's what you mean. I couldn't feel the front end slipping. It was more a case of I got to plan a couple of corners in advance to get the line as smooth as possible so the car would stick. and carry as much momentum as possible. That's the key with the panels in particular, is momentum.
Hmm.
There's a couple of the cars, I think the McLaren is one of them, and maybe the Alpine is the other, where you can just sort of point and shoot a bit more.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So there's a little bit to be said for try every car first. Don't shit on the others if you don't like them. Someone else will. Pick the car that you
AF2.
like the most and you feel like you will be the best at, and go from there.
Yeah, gonna be some minor little
It's-
BOPs to even things out.
yeah,
but
yeah.
they're all really
There
close
is
already.
something. There is something for everyone, and there will be a car that fits your strengths.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the cool. I think that's what's gonna be the really cool part of the season. That I think each car can really fit certain people. But there you go. There you go. I think that just
That's
about
it.
just about covers it. But let me think about, pardon me, what we've got coming up. So next week, this Friday we have the season finale of AF3 at Birmingham Super Prix. Should be pretty interesting from what I heard about the weekly with the Williams F1
Demise.
car. Demise,
A
yes.
lot of fun. A lot of fun.
So anyone who's
Less
driving,
demise because we're driving a slower car.
anyone who's
Um,
driving, be sure to drive it. And anyone who wants to watch, be sure to watch. If it gets streamed, because I don't think I can. But
Maybe.
that'd be
I
epic.
maybe.
Thank you, Juan. If you can, that'd be lovely. And on Saturday, I do believe we have AF2
AF2.
Ottawa. Not
yeah.
Canadian Ottawa, Ottawa in Kansas, apparently.
Yes.
But it's a crazy track. If you are an
The
AF2,
check-ins are, let's say,
we don't talk
not
about
looking good.
that.
So,
Perhaps
Also AF1 at Mont Tremblant. Oh God.
that's going to be interesting. That track is small, I think,
No,
for
the
these
track
cars.
is stupid fast. I tried it out today. It's stupid fast. There are only like 2
yeah, I
buttons.
remember AF3 last season.
Oh,
I was like,
God.
holy shit, we've already
Yes.
got 28 signed up for Mont Tremblant. No, that's the check-in for Fuji.
Mm. Well, it should
Also, it's
be.
amazing that we had 27 people for Fuji. Let's keep that up all season. That'd be
Yeah,
amazing. If we can
It's-
keep it sort of mid-20s the whole season, that would be insane.
It was good, and that was with, I think, one or two people who were intending to come, not coming. So good stuff there on that end. And then so yeah, Saturday Ottawa probably won't be streamed unless someone can come in clutch. And on Sunday
which
we
is
will.
great.
Yeah, on Sunday we will be having the next round of AF1, as previously mentioned, at Mont Tremblant. Bit of an infamous classic, but should be quite something in these cars, going that fast around such a small track that is certainly not meant for the cars in question. But be sure to tune into that. Josh, should I mention the thing about the awards thing?
I think you should, yeah.
I was just thinking about this. So,
I think we'll
to
open tomorrow.
to anyone who's
the-
still watching, and rip to anyone who stopped watching at this point, we will be opening, we will be putting out voting for the, I guess, AF Awards ceremony that we will be hosting in
Oh
the
my.
in the few days before the end of the year. So we have created a whole host of categories, which if you would like, Josh, I can go through. Should I go through them now, or should I
I haven't
leave?
actually seen. I haven't actually seen the full list because I
All
don't
right,
know
well,
what's been
all right
updated
then.
since I last looked. But go ahead.
I'm gonna go through.
If you're certain that that's going to be all of them, then go for it. Go
Should
for
be.
the list of categories.
So the list of categories will be: 1, Admin of the Year, with all your favorite admins.
Oh,
Best
we've had that many admins this year. Holy shit!
best we have had a lot. Best Circuit of the Year. Best Clips Entry of the Year, which includes all of our clips listed, which I hopefully you'll be able to find all the replays for, so that you can access them and have a look.
That's the long list. Might want to
That's the
shorten
long
that
one.
down. We'll come to
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Best League Season of the Year, which naturally is just all of the leagues that participated, that went on during this this year. Commentator of the Year, League Car of the Year, best skin creator of the year.
Maddie.
No.
No.
Obviously, Becky York. Overtake of the year, which actually only has 2 entries. I think we need to get that one up.
We're going to get some more of them.
Message to admins. Well, hopefully tomorrow we're going to have a chance to go through them and add more, and then we'll put it out once there's been all
Message to
updated.
admins, please join the admin meeting tomorrow.
Yes, to get
There's
your
a lot
say
to
on
talk about.
to add more on this as well. Performance of the year, including in examples such as Lucas and AF2 Chang, Diego and Jack,
Best
Juan and
performance of the year is
F2000.
definitely somebody drinking apple juice yesterday in motorsports chat.
What?
Oh.
What was? Yes. Oh my god. Pilot of the year, which should be
AF1 Imola.
the Festival of Speed, if people don't remember that.
I don't remember the pilot in that.
Do you remember in the final race when with the
Up on turn 1. Oh, that one.
yeah, race of the year, which has got a few entries. Worst race of the year, race win of the year, so the best win, which could be quite interesting. Rejoin of the year, solo demise of the year, special events of the year, stream moment of the year, underdog of the year, worst circuit of the year, and okay, there's actually loads. Worst league car of the year, worst
Certified Josh Track worst
yes,
circuit of the year.
worst league season of the year, and P2 of the year. So people that have been consistently getting P2s and never getting P1.
Me in
Well,
AFX.
No,
Me-
Diego's getting redemption at least here.
The list, including and not limited to Diego, Charles, Mythic, Juan, and me. But we will, again, you guys, now that you've heard some of the categories, feel free to DM admins or anyone else with particular submissions, examples that you know of.
Or possible extra categories. I don't know if there's any other categories that people would want included, as long as they're at least
Appropriate.
semi-serious and appropriate.
Yeah, semi-serious. But we have a
You
lot
know.
of a lot of categories already.
Yeah,
so,
these are like
we
more
want
than
to
enough.
flesh out the awards stream, which will be taking place since there's no racing on the Christmas weekend, 24th, 26th, 26th. The aim is something like the week afterwards, probably in the place of the Stewards stream on the 27th of December.
maybe around that time, or whatever point at which there are the most, I guess, admins present and people present, hopefully, to watch it, which I think will be slightly close to New Year, as a lot of people will be getting back from seeing family, cough, cough, maybe me. So, yeah, we'll see. At some point towards the end of the year, that will happen. And, yeah, get on voting for that when that comes out.
Which should be tomorrow or Wednesday.
Should be tomorrow, Wednesday, yep, and you'll have a decent bit of time to vote for that. But,
About a week, yeah.
yeah,
About a week.
I think that just about covers it. Exciting stuff. Sort of coming towards the end of the year in AF. So yeah, have a lovely rest of the week, everyone. Thank you. Well, good job on everyone for today's Stewards stream, and yeah, we'll be seeing you again this Friday, hopefully, and for the rest of the weekend for our races. Thank you all for tuning in, and goodbye.